When you're an LGBTQ person, and when you are, I identify as non-binary. I was always the gender non-conforming kid growing up who got bullied. And, I've spent my entire life believing very strongly that I was never going to have this conversation. I have spent most of my life, feeling on some level, like fundamentally unlovable because of my identity. And especially being, part of the trans community, especially being somebody who's gender expansive, it's like there's just no model for that. And so the biggest thing I'm overcoming is just, one, this is something I want and I can own that. And this is something I want to do. And this is something I want for myself and I deserve it. It feels like, it's only celebrities and a very select few people who are doing this because most of us in the LGBTQ community, we're out in the world trying to, in all these weird ways, recreate or rebuild or find people who are gonna replace the things that we didn't have or substitute in for what we didn't have. As a queer person, you kind of have to go create your own definition of family, right? You have to find people who see you. To me, that's family, is people who can truly see who you really are. Family is safety. Family is, physical and psychological safety. I've had to recreate that, go find that in other places. It feels like kind of this more expansive direction of I'm not in therapy to solve something in my past or trying to look back, but this is something where I'm looking forward and I'm looking at, okay, what do I want to become now? And now that there has been some healing and some processing and some, an opportunity to unpack a lot of things, I just see this as a really exciting opportunity to make some big decisions about who I want to be in the world. And that has more of an exciting, therapy is kind of where wellness coaching is kind of oh, okay, this is something that's going to be a little more aspirational, a little more, I can tap into the vision for my life a little more. And just hopefully color outside the lines, just hopefully I'm excited to be in a space where I can just maybe say things out loud or think things that I just have never been in a space to really process.